Welcome back to White Knight, everybody. I guess chapter 6. And I'm crawling out of William Vesper's grave. My own grave, perhaps. So I've escaped. Dawn will not come. Okay. Or do I have any reason for going back inside? I don't know. Do I just leave? Have I? Oh, I don't know. Let's just leg it. Hang on. What's this? There's something down here on the path. Let's use a match. Oh. The matches were soaking wet. I had to do without them. So I guess that means I'm not going to be using them unless I go back inside.
She was inviting me to follow her. Come see, she was telling me. It was her best part. A victim who plays her role to cheat death. But she wasn't deceiving anyone. And me, even less.
Okay, I guess we're heading back to the car. I'm really not dealing with this all that well. It seems like I've got a splitting headache again. It's like I've been injured again, you know. Oh look, there's the other shoe. I wasn't there before. Would Selena be safer outside? No.
As a conscientious diva, Selena walked to the grand finale. My fear was washed away by disgust. I was about to meet William.
Really? I was back where it all started, a life ago. Surely he must be William then. Okay, so if I don't... Maybe I go around the other side? Oh, hang on. What's going on? Something back here. I could use the axe. Oh, the trunk of the car. The boot? That's why I was holding onto this axe all this time? It was you all along! I knew it! Who is... Hang on, who is it? Is that... That's Selena! Selena's corpse? She was in the back of your car all along? What the hell?
And so it was me. And I had killed her. I had killed the only beautiful thing in the world. The only one which could save me.
Why? You freak?
Sorry. It was me all along, Selena. The son of a bitch. The sicko. The killer. The wolf. The filth. The bastard. The scum. Oh, you should have let your mother kill you. You should have undone what she did. You knew, and yet you let me have a second chance, Selena. Let me go on till the end. The memories of what I had done were coming back slowly. Like the tide washing ashore the rotten corpses from a wreck. Selena was lighter than a pillow. The real weight was all those years of filth stored in my memory.
Where are we going?
Images. The blade I sunk deep into the stomach of my own mother. Those dark-haired women. Those hated clones of Margaret, split from head to toe as a sacrifice to the moon. their organs displayed carefully, like some child fresco. Selena on the stage of Smoke and Mirrors. The glass I used to toast with her. The first time we talked. Her tears. The letters in which she told me about losing her kid. How her husband had been murdered. And our kiss. The blade I used to stab her.
This guy's all shades of fucked up.
My father and the father of my mother died from the same madness. The same poison that men injected into the economic system they had created. On October 29th, 1929, millions of casualties. The scent of blood. And for the wolves, the beginning of the hunt. Selena's warmth was pulsing slowly in my arms as the dark spot of my culpability was growing over her stomach. In the sky, the moon was watching me, her son, as I was taking my first steps, holding her daughter in my arms. A resurrection. A second chance. Selena was dying. I could tell from her body, tightly pressed against me. At times, her eyes would open and stare at me. Not a hint of anger or accusation. She could have let go. Let her light pass. Let my mother take me back. But she was protecting me. She was forgiving me. The moon was silently watching us as we made our last push through the night. Soon, dawn would come. The sun would wash away all that ink which had condemned us. Goodbye, Luna. Goodbye, Mother. This night had been too long already.
I'm finally putting her to rest in her own coffin, Selena.
I went as far as I could. Selena, the one who would give me everything life had left her, was fading away, despite my efforts to hold on to her light. If night was the world, then this world had no end. This was my America. Stranded here, facing the void under the cold glare of the silent moon. She was dying. She was dying for all eternity, and I kept awake to see her take her leave.
And that is the end, apparently. That's the end of White Knight. Okay. If I'd have known it would have been that short, I would put it onto the last video, to be honest, but I couldn't have known that. Okay, I'm kind of pleased that I was right all along, because I thought I was stupid half the time I was talking about perhaps being William, because he was meant to be dead, right? But turns out that was just like a fake grave. It was a secret entrance to a cavern, or an escape from a cavern with really odd puzzles. Selena was in the back of the car all along. And I was just doing mental gymnastics, following her through the house, reliving my past. I don't even know. Were the shadows actually there? Something turned the lights off every now and then. But I don't know. Maybe that was just faulty electrics. Maybe the mother shadows didn't really exist. And me sort of getting caught by them was me sort of admitting my own actions. It was me realizing I was the wolf. I don't know. I can interpret that a lot of ways, really. Anyway, that was an interesting game. I wanted more substance than style. I got a fair amount of both, to be honest. The backstory was really interesting. Unfortunately, I didn't manage to find all the notes and pages and diary entries and stuff, so I don't get the full picture. But yeah. No, I actually really enjoyed that. I just didn't like the way that the main character dealt with being in the dark. He couldn't do anything in the dark, and he couldn't do anything with one hand either. I know he was injured, but I mean, there's no excuse after a certain point. You can at least fucking go down some stairs in the dark, right? You can try and open a door in the dark, right? Apart from that, though, yeah, really enjoyed it. Very good recommendation. Yeah, and I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. So that is the end of White Knight, and Sanitarium's coming to an end soon, very shortly as well, so I'm going to have to start a new series pretty soon. And I didn't do anything special when I passed 3,000 subscribers, apart from making a little thank you video, but I think it's about time that I played a game that everyone's been recommending to me for the last 2-3 years. And that game is System Shock 2, so I think, you know, within the next month from when this video goes up, expect to see part 1 of that on its way. Okay. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. I certainly did. And I hope to see you in another playthrough. I'll see you then.